And welcome everyone back to C4 Plays Minecraft. I've moved a few things around here. Explosive Currency Server, Attack of the B Team mod pack. I've moved a few things around and I've added some stuff. You'll notice things look kind of different, but don't worry, I'll explain everything. This is the same basic thing I had over there. I just expanded the wall a little bit. I think, I got rid of the room down here as well. I had a room, the stairs went down and everything, and same was over here. I figured I just didn't have enough space to do everything I wanted, so I said, screw it, we're going to just go ahead and create a big space, and I'll dig the other stuff as needed, instead of trying to conform to the shape that I'd already created. I mean, that's fine for a house, but this is the stone area. I mean, we can just dig through as much as we need. It's fine. So, it's like 2:30 in the morning. No big deal. No big deal. But that's okay. Alright, first off, let's go ahead and explain what this is all about. I have all of the power running to all the machines. This is the sawmill. I explained what it did already. I have all of the sawdust coming up to this top chest. I've configured it so that the yellow will be going to the top. The yellow is going to be the sawdust down here at the bottom. This will be the wood and the red side, and that'll be coming out to this chest. So that's the sawmill. Bam, done deal. Good to go. Eventually I might move this to where it auto transports the sawdust to a crafter, which then crafts it into the bricks and then smelts it. But that's like down the line, if ever. Honestly, I can just do that fairly easy on my own, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, so this is how this works. This is the pulverizer. This is the redstone furnace. Pretty easy. We've been doing this, for a while. This is the same kind of setup you would normally have, as far as, your furnace. That's easy stuff. All right. So what you do is you put your ore in here, and it comes up this item duct and plops directly into the pulverizer. So the ore will pop in here, and then will come out on the orange side, which will go directly into this chest. Now, if it's an item that can be smelted, the item ducts are actually smart enough to figure out if an item that can't be smelted, like baked potato, can't be smelted again, so it won't be pulled from this chest. But a piece of cobblestone will. Bam, cobblestone gone. So now it's gone through and it is in the process of smelting. So it's a really good system. Now what I've done here is, where is my stuff? Here we go. Item duct. Now we're going to need, 2 pieces of glass, a piece of redstone, and 2 pieces of iron. We're going to make a pneumatic servo. A pneumatic servo. Okay, so what this will do, I'm just going to plop it right there. Whatevs. Now, as you see, I used the pneumatic servo on the item duct itself, and it says pneumatic servo has been installed. Now, when you right-click it, okay, hold on. Where's the stupid wrench? There it is. Get rid of that thing. Alright, so let me just right-click it here instead. When you right-click it with an empty hand on where you have an item, pneumatic servo installed, bam, right there, you'll actually show with this nice little item filter thing. And the best thing about this is you can actually tell it to ignore redstone signal, low, which will be, it's enabled all the time unless you send a redstone signal, then it'll turn off, or high means it needs a redstone signal to activate. I usually just keep it on ignored if I just want stuff to pull out. You can whitelist and blacklist items. You can tell it what kind of stack size you want it to be, and then you can have these things here which tell you, the metadata means that if it's an iron pick, regardless of its durability loss, it'll filter it. The ore dictionary means that if there's different types of copper, then it will go ahead and pull out all kinds of copper instead of that, or you can turn that off. So any way you want to do it. I don't generally use the filters because they're smart enough already. Like I said, if it's Like if this is something that can't be pulverized, it won't pull out of the chest. If it's something that can't be smelted, it won't pull out of the chest. And so how this works is you put the ore here, goes in the pulverizer, goes into the chest, and then if it can be smelted, goes into the furnace, which then goes into this chest. Bam, there's my stone back. And then this machine I made off camera. I think I made it off camera anyway. Anyways, it's an induction smelter, which smelts two things together. It's just kind of an easier way, like the Electrum, or what was the other thing we... Invar. You can make that in the induction smelter without having to use the dust. You can also use 8 pieces of pulverized obsidian and a lead ingot, and it'll give you the glass, which allows you to do some upgrades. Let's see. What is this called? Thermal expansion. Bam! Okay. Go away, please. No, go away. Thank you. Some of the upgrades, like this reinforced portable tank, it requires you to go through the different tiers. So you'd make a portable tank, then a hardened portable tank, which takes Invar, and then the reinforced portable tank takes this hardened glass, which is why I have this in here, actually, because I have added some things down there that I'll show you in just a moment. So those are the machines that we have available to us at the moment. I might be building some more at some point, and that's okay. Next thing I want to say is we've actually upgraded the energy conduits, as well as all the energy cells. I think we did the energy cells last time, but the energy conduits makes it so that it's easier for the power to get from the lava creator to the cells and then back, so that it's constantly running. That's the important bit, is that I want it to be constantly running, because that will allow the power to stay at basically maximum. So we have power for days. All my dynamos should be running at pretty much full capacity. I've let it run for quite a bit. I also think I added some extra engines, the extra dynamos, which you guys saw the way I built them and how I was planning on setting them up, so that's not really a big shocker. Down here, ignore that for right now. This is the chest, actually, to... wow, I've used a lot of netherrack. I'll have to go and actually farm some more. Fancy. But the netherrack turns into the lava. And you can see, actually, right here, the... let's see. Will it pop up? Come on, pop up. Pop up already. It's using it, so it's... There it goes. See, it's stuffed items. This is actually so much better than the Buildcraft pipes, because it tells you what's stuck in the pipe, and it just keeps the data here instead of trying to like bounce it back and forth and then causing like overflow and spillage. What are they asking? Feels weird without sandstone. Time boo creepers or anything special about Carpenter's door? Found a wiki. Yes, Carpenter's doors are amazing. That's what's different about them. Here's the magma crucible, still running away, all nice and strong. Power generation like crazy, like mad. This will actually turn off if I turn this off. And that will turn off when this chest fills up, which I'll explain in a minute again. Again, I have the steam dynamo. It actually doesn't connect leadstone to hardened energy. I haven't replaced these yet. I didn't think about it, honestly. But that's okay. It's going to be okay, because we're not really using it. It was kind of just the kickstart to the system. I still want it available in case I ever do need just a kickstart, like if I run out. I mean, say I have a machine running that I didn't realize, and we run out of netherrack because I'm gone for a day or something, then like the engines keep running, wasting all my lava, wasting all my energy. I may still need the Kickstarter to get things running, so it's always nice to have just in case. Now, you might notice I have the pipe leading down that way, over towards that side, and then this pipe actually goes down from here, which I will tell you also leads over there. So let's see. I have created taps. We get the reinforced portable tanks. which I can actually take off just with the crescent hammer. Just boop, and it comes right off. And you can put it right back. You can take it with you if you need, or you can just get a bucket. These hold 32 buckets each, 32,000 millibuckets, I think it is. I'm not sure really how that works, but the MB. But it's 32 buckets worth. 1,000 of that is one bucket. So 32 buckets worth of lava, 32 buckets worth of water. It's kind of a tap, hot and cold. It's really, really, really nice. Now what's going on here is this igneous extruder is creating obsidian for me. I got quite a bit made. It can also make cobblestone and stone. All it needs is one bucket of lava and just some water. It just, as long as it's one bucket of water, you can make stone or cobblestone without any problem at all. It will never run out of the lava for these, because I mean you can make like a cobblestone generator, and that's going to be the same basic principle behind it. But if you want obsidian, then it takes the one bucket of lava every time. And since I have a surplus right now, because I did have all this netherrack, then I'm using it to build up my supply of obsidian, which you need for, you know, different things. I mean, just nether portals as well as tons of other stuff. So it's always nice to have some laying around in case you need some in a pinch. And since I can make it, I will. So that's all I've done with the workshop last night after I did the video. And so that's pretty much the extent of everything I've gotten done now. The power generation and everything is set up nicely. I've got power. I can run down here underneath anywhere I need for different machines, which some of the other machines do need the RF power, and that's good because I can generate it fairly easily. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm actually going to grab, where's the books at? Where are the books? There are the books. This, we're going to set up our smeltery. And I think I'm going to set it up. I think I'm going to set it up right here. Anybody have a problem with that? Anybody? Anybody? No? Okay. We're going to set it up here. So let's go ahead and just dig into the wall. We'll need at least 3 wide in the back, but we're going to want to dig a bit of an area here. So bear with me. It won't take that long. Okay. Let me think here. If it's a 3x3, it's going to need wall on each side. Okay, so we've got to get this one too. That's why it was looking funny. Okay. So, is that what I want? Is that how I want it? This will be the entrance, or the 3. No, that would stick out 1. I want to go 1 more deep. That is fine. Forged microblocks take forever to break. Sometimes. I never had that much problem. Shadow, calm down. Okay. Yes, that's good. And we're going to want to dig out these middle pieces, because that's going to form our base of our forge. And then it'll be the walls as well. So, and I'll have a basin here and a casting table there. So that's how that'll work. I actually never did get rid of the other smeltery. I still need to do that. I will, I promise. Especially since I'll be making one right now. Kind of pointless to have 2. I don't need the stone. I don't really need that stuff either. Okay. So what the books do, well, they will tell you how to get started making your tables and your pattern chests, all this stuff. All this stuff is going to be useful for making... Oh, look, you can make channels and stuff. I don't know why you would, but you can. Barricades. This is the stuff we need right here. We need to make grout, which will then cook into seared bricks. Which grout is going to be a clay piece, sand, and gravel. So I need sand, gravel, and clay. We're just going to combine those in the crafting table. What is that? Clay and sand mixture. Well, fair enough. It was, in fact, clay and sand. Okay, grout. there is 2 stacks of 64. I'm going to toss this in the redstone furnace. Actually, let's just put that in there. It'll get there eventually. And that'll start cooking. So now we're going to go ahead and let's get in there. Give me some wood. Hurry up. Give me some wood. Give me more. I think I still have wood. Yeah, I do. Okay. Never mind. We're fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of sticks. And we're going to need to make some patterns, which are these blank pattern cast things. That's fine. We're going to need a workbench. You can find out all this information by reading this first book, Materials and You. And as you progress through the Smeltery Tinker's Construct mod, it'll actually give you the new books. So what we're going to... Ooh, we need to get one of those logs back. Give me a log. Okay, good. So what we're going to do real quick is, this is how you make the blank pattern, just like I did. We're going to make a stencil table, and then we're going to make a part crafter, a pattern chest, then the tool station. I'm not going to bother with the tool forge right now. You can have access to like better tools when you make this, but I don't really feel like going and getting all the iron to do that right now. Drying racks are good. I don't think anything else. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So let's go. We need that and a pattern is one thing. That and a pattern is one thing. Will this work with regular? Yes, it will. Excellent. And then we need a chest. Boop. And a pattern. There we go. Alright, so let's get these things set up. That's the smeltery, which means that... You know what? If this is going to be... This would have been a better place. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to move all this stuff out back again. I'm gonna refill that, and then I'm going to dig out this spot, I think. Well, I don't know. Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe not. It doesn't look like there's actually enough space there. So, never mind. This is fine. This is fine. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to actually set up the world. I think I want it here, though. So let's get this stuff out of the way. Get out of the way! Thank you. And this chest. Move, thank you. Okay. Nope. Not going to be control room that way. Let me tell you what. Eventually I'm going to put better lighting in here. This is just kind of temporary stuff. Okay, so pattern chest there. And then we're going to want the stencil table. Not there. No. Give me that back. Stencil table there. And then the tool station will be there. And then the part builder, I'm pretty sure is that one. Yeah, okay. The part builder will connect to the chest and use whatever parts you have. But with the Tinker's Construct stuff, you can actually set it back into your crafting table. And just like a regular crafting bench, like we did for this thing, you can make it into the one with the legs, or you can put it into your crafting table again, and then you get one that is flat, that will fit just nicely on top of the pattern chest. So now I still have access to the pattern chest, and it's in a nice little compact area. I like it a lot. Okay, so first things first. Now that I think about it, I want these. I always have them mixed up. Always. Every time. That's okay though. There we go. Tool station. I like the tool station to be on end because that's the one you're going to use the most. This one you're going to use to make the stencils that you need. We want a tool rod, and then we want a pick head, and then we want the binding. Tool binding. And that's the stuff we're going to use to make a pick. We can actually make one right now. Just make one out of stone here. Stone binding. Stone rod. This is just kind of an example. I'm not actually going to use this particular pick, but you make it out of those things, and then when you have a smeltery, you make the you make a cast out of these things, and then you can pour different materials in. But just to kind of give you the example, you can combine those. Bam, stone pickaxe, and it has the abilities just like a regular stone pickaxe would. So bam, no big deal. But you can actually now set it up to do different modifiers. You set it there, it'll show you it has 3 modifiers remaining. And you can mine up to level iron, which is not very high. It's regular crappy cobblestone pickaxe, basically. But you can add modifiers to it to increase its durability and its speed, its mining speed. It's pretty good stuff, pretty good. So let's go ahead, and that's trash basically now. I'm just going to toss it. Just an example. Okay. So now we will see if our grub is done. Some of it is. Okay, we're going to need lots of bricks. Let's see. We're going to need a basin. That's going to be our casting basin. And then a table. That'll be the 2 ends that I was talking about. Right here. And right there. So let's go ahead and get that in. Boop. And get that in. Boop. Okay. And then we need 2 channels, which we'll put on those things, and then I believe it's a circle? Well, that's a controller. We'll still need that. Let's put that right in the middle. Bam. And then we need... how's it go? So like that? There we go. That's the drain. We'll need 2 drains to attach the faucets to. So we're going to go boop, and boop. And you don't have to set it up this way. It's a multi-block structure, so you can set it up in generally any fashion you like. This is just kind of giving me the idea of what I need before I try and build everything else and waste a bunch of bricks that I don't actually need. So let's see. I need the other book now. Where's the other book? Where you at, book? Do I have the book? I do. Okay, never mind. Nope, that's the wrong book. This is the smeltery. There we go. We need a seared tank. These are the things that you absolutely need to create one smeltery. Let's see. Donde está? Here we go. That's how you make a seared brick, just 4 in a row. I got the controller, we got the drains we need. Okay, a piece of glass is going to give us a seared tank. And then you can make the cool different seared glass or the seared window to be able to see through. There's the seared faucet. Casting channel, I've never needed one. I'd have to look up to see what the deal is with that. Casting table, we made one. Casting basin, we made one. Right? And then it shows you some of the different things that you can actually smelt down in there. Okay. So we need glass. Piece of glass, that right there. That will hold all of our lavas. Excuse me. Now, come to think of it, I can actually supply this from that. That's really tempting. I might do that eventually. I think I'm going to set it there so that it's going to be easier to get to from over there. If I ever want to hook it up, I can just bring the pipe down this way, inside the wall. I think that'll be nice. Okay, so everything else we need will be either bricks or windows. And for the bottom layer, I always use bricks just because it looks weird because you can see through to the stone, and that's just dumb. So let's grab the rest of our bricks here. And we're just going to need a bunch of these, so... let's go with 12 and see how many we need from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more for sure. And that'll get us started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, boop. It's got to be in this formation for it to work. See how it's lit now? This means that it is working. It needs lava to be powered, which will put the lava in the seared tank, and then you put your ores in this side over here, and it'll smelt it down. So let's go ahead. I need a bucket. Need a bucket. Good night, Shadow. Shadow. Picks works. Okay, yeah. Make sure I didn't miss anything there. I have a bucket. Get out. out. Get out. Everything, get out. Okay. Too much crap. This is how I end up with an entire crazy, just tons of chests full of crap. Where'd the bucket go? There it is. Okay. Since I've got this fancy faucet, let's go ahead and use it. So we're just gonna put a bunch in here real quick. You can actually set it up where you use one of the portable tanks and just have it flow directly into the controller, which is usually what I do. That's what I had in the other system, was 2 portable tanks. Just the little cheapy ones that are, I think they hold like 8 buckets. I'm not positive. Okay, that's pretty full. So now we can, there you go. Now it's got fuel. Now we can smelt stuff. Now what we'll need to do next is smelt away. No, it's this book. We need the alloys. We need to make alumite right here. And that's going to be able to get us the stuff from the nether. You can't mine unless you have alumite, or I think maybe pig iron can do the stuff in there. I'm not sure. But I know alumite can, and it's pretty easy to do. It's just obsidian, aluminum, and iron. You can also use aluminum brass, which is aluminum and copper, to make the castings, but gold is just super easy to obtain. So let's throw some gold in. Well, actually, do I have some ore? I think I do. Yeah, there's some ore. Wow. Let's just throw some ore in there. That'll be good. And then that will actually allow us to cast the patterns we need. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. 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 Okay. So what we need now is we're going to need the pieces to cast. So we're going to want... Oops, that's not right. Put that there. Put that there. There we go. Stone rod. That's going to go there, and we'll get the tool binding. So now I can make casts of all of these things. And to make a cast, you're just going to put it right on the casting table. Bam. And then when this gold smelts, eventually, someday... Come on, I'm on the clock here, man. It's already 28 minutes in. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I'm going to pause, and then we'll get back when it's done. And we're back. It's like magic. It's all shiny and liquidy now. Okay, so now you can see we've got 18 ingots worth of gold in there. It doubles the ore, just like the pulverizer does, only it goes straight into the smeltery. So it's one way of doing ore generation doubled, which is good. So let's go ahead and we'll just right-click on the faucet, and that will make us a casting table. Or no, a cast. That's what it is. Cast. This spider, I swear, this whole damn video. Where the hell is he? Shut up. There he is. This whole freaking video, man. Oh my god. Stupid spiders. I hate spiders in real life. I hate them in game. So annoying. Okay. So that's how you make a cast. Let's go ahead and quickly do all of these. Boop. Cha. And then we'll do this one as soon as that's done. There we go. Pick it up. Put it down. Make a new cast. And then... done. Now we have casts for anything we need to make a pick out of. Now we can make a gold one because I've got gold smelted, but the video is pretty close to being 30 minutes long again, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and next episode we'll make the Millennium, or not Millennium, what is it called? Where's the book? Where'd I put the book? There's the book. What is it stuff? It's alumite. This is pink stuff. You get to make a pink pickaxe. Yay! It's fabulous. And we'll do that next episode. And then we'll go to the nether, and you'll come with me. And we'll get us some cobalt and some ardite. And then we'll make ourselves really good tools. So that's all tomorrow's episode. No. This is technically... I guess if saying tomorrow's episode would make sense, because you'll see it tomorrow. Whatever. This will be... We'll build tools Monday's episode. That works. There we go. Okay, so have a good night, everyone. I have been C4. You have been watching me play. And we have been building some really bitchin' stuff. Like, this is really cool setup. I like it a lot. And hi, Naren. That's Wise Relief. He's Naren. And good night.